Hey y'all, it's me again, Joey. Today we're going to check the hives in the Taylor yard. That's one of the few that died out over the winter. We're going to check these three. I don't really have a plan. The last yard I was going to just put divider boards in, but that changed too. So I'm going to let each box just tell me what I ought to do. So that's the way we're going to do it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it till the plan changes. Y'all ready? Let's get started. I don't want to smoke the queen down. I'll put a little smoke in the bottom. Make sure my jacket's sitting below the belt line. Ant bed wrapped around three sides. Nearly three sides. Not much smoke. I'm just going to pick it up and set it off a little bit. Let's see what the bottom box looks like. Oh yeah, I better get my bucket. I was looking for mites. Either I was too slow or I just don't see any. Smoker about to blow away. I'm wondering if I ought to lay it down. Alright, that's empty. That one's empty. About a half a dozen little cells with a little wetness in there. Looks like they just getting prepared to go down. Or go in this one, let's see. Yeah, they getting it ready. Already got one buzzing around my face. Ooh, that's foundationless. I better be careful. And see, it's not attached. Nowhere on the bottom. Right there and right here. And everything else is just the top. She's got this full of drone. If you don't see that, that's all drone cells right there. That's why I do this foundationless. Both sides like that. Drone on both sides. A lot of old pollen, and it looks like old last year's pollen too. She got brood in there. Same thing on this side, but it's only on the back of each side. A couple of drones walking around. I'm gonna put that smoker right here. Another foundationless. And there's the queen. So she's where we want her. She done run around this side just that quick. Since I know where she's at, I'm putting her back in here. Now, I just want to see this in here. Alright, yeah, see, she's got brood here. She's just getting rolling good. Some brood there. Both those together probably equal one frame of brood. This pollen in here. And I'm going to leave this frame out right now. What I'm going to do is look in that one. Clean up. This one looks like nothing going on it. Man, plenty of honey. I didn't put my straps on, so I got to make sure these stay down because I didn't do it right. That's a fat honey right there. Plenty of honey. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Let me look first. I don't know if I'm just going to divide them or pull a nuke. Empty cells under a honey band, then pollen on that side. There's some brood, a little bit. Good sheet of brood right there. So that's one. Ooh, look at that one, y'all. It's emerging, looking like it. Oh no, there's young brood in there on this side. All of it ain't young brood, some of it's empty. I can't stay on my knees like this very long. They got that full of pollen with a little bit of brood there. Same thing on both sides. I gotta get up. I can't stay down there on my knees like that. One ringy dingy. Let me see if that's another spam call. Probably so. They are not happy. Did I look at this one, y'all? Did I look at it or no? Nope. Don't think I did. She's brood. She's brood. Alright, that's one. We didn't even look at this one, did we? Little bit of brood. I'm going to put this one downstairs for the queen and leave everything else up here. That's a pretty good sheet on this side. Not a whole lot there, it's unemerged out. They mad? They mad. Alright, I'm gonna move this one over because it's fat right there. I jerked that sleeve down there and got some of them trapped. And now they're smelling it. Let's see which one of these I want to put in here. This one. It's almost like I'm working with two different brand frames here. Alright, I'm gonna grab a box and I'm gonna put another box on top of these girls. Go in. Watch the ant bed. I done walked by it and I done got the ants stirred up. Alright, here's what I'm giving them. Queens down in the bottom. I've got one old foundation. And I know this one's probably at least 5 years old. 2, 3. I actually was going to use this in a swarm trap, but I'm give it to them, let them have it. We'll put this one here that's partially used after I clean it up. Y'all done lost the hive tool. It will show up. Use my standby. I don't like using this one to clean up. It's too sharp, and I have scraped it on concrete and filed it. Alright, I'm giving them that. I'm going to give them this. Let's see what else is in that top box. I want to give them anything. Not right now. Yeah, I'm going to give them one of these honeys. I have got to put that strap on my sleeve. Philip says he puts the strap on under the gloves. I need to try to remember to do that. Once my old brain starts doing something one way, I can't hardly remember another. Here's a good honey. I'm going to give it to them, but I'm going to put it over here. Give them a plastic story frame, a partial. 1, 2, 3 drones, drone out ones. There we go. I'm gonna have to go slam over to the other side of the rail. Alright, now I'm gonna put a divider, double screen divider board on here. Alright, here we go. Scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Alright, I guess I accidentally bumped the button when I was getting ready to put the top box on. Didn't want to do that. Oh, that one's heavy, y'all. Hive lifter's on the truck. I might can get it off. I'm gonna have to get that hive lifter to put it on. That thing is full of honey. Clean up. That rubber band popped me on the hand. clean this now before I get too far in there. They had that thing pushed out. Alright, that second one looks empty. Third's got a little bit of honey. What am I hearing? Might be my smoker popping. Pine straw's a little damp. I can't even remember. This must have been a swarm I brought over here. Good bit of honey still in it, but it's empty cells around the brood nest area. It must be just prepping down here. A little bit of old honey in there. Clean up. We're probably going to find a little brood right in here. What y'all think? Honey and empty cells. Little bit of honey and mostly empty. I see drone brood on that other frame. We got some brood here too. A little older brood here and a little milk brood right in there. Just a little bit. Little tiny larvae. There's some brood, look. And there's the queen. Okay, she's still down there, kind of toward the middle. Alright, let's look at these three right quick before she jumps off on them. Mostly drone brood on this one. Got a little bit of both here. It can stay. Good sheet of brood there. That's fair. Man, that wind's tough. Alright, hardly nothing there. They got some pollen there. So I'm probably going to put some brood right in here somewhere. We're just going to leave them just like this for now. Let's see what we got here. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and set a box up there and move them as I go. Now let's wait. Don't get your cart ahead of the horse. Something's pulling it back down in there. Wait. That thing's heavy. You know what? I better put that thing in a box. I'll be head robbing going on here. That was a heavy frame. pretty good frame. It's fairly heavy. Another honey. Another honey. I'll have to give some of this back to them. 3 honeys. 4 honeys. 5 honeys. Alright, this brood emerged. What little bit it had. My glove just ripped. Time out. I decided to go ahead and put my regular gloves on. Alright. That is full of all ages in here. That's 1, 2, I don't know what this one is. It'd be nice if it's close to 3. Hit 3. If it don't turn into a mess, I'll make a mess. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's pollen. I'm going to leave it with them. We keep leaving this one, these 3, and I'm going to leave a honey, maybe 2, and put the rest over here. And I'm going to go back over here and see what we had at the beginning. Alright, y'all, here's what we're going to be doing. This box I started to use, it's a little older, and since the box the nuke's going to be in is temporary, I'm going to go ahead and move all that to this box, and we'll try to center it up. This is the 3 broods coming over now. And they got them a good food right there. That's all they need. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these bees in here though. Or at least most of them. That's probably enough. I got one in there, y'all don't let me forget it. Everybody in. After looking at this box, it ain't much better. Alright, I'm putting these 4 honeys on the end. What do we have here? I'm going to put this honey up here just in case I need it somewhere. I can come grab it. Because they ain't going to need that honey. They got 4 there. I'm going to give them fully drawn comb. Fully drawn comb. Eh, that frame ain't no good. I'm gonna give them trash. I think they can do something with that. We'll give them that. See if I got another plastic foundation. I got a plastic on that side and a plastic on this side. And I'm just gonna move one of these over. I could mind to cut one of these in half. They got enough drone brood down there, I think, for now. All right. All right, everybody in. I'm gonna quit selling nukes and go back to the easy way of doing this. Just making splits. Keep the amount of bees I need and put the rest back together. Oh boy, that thing is heavy. About to run out of new plastic. Can y'all see this? Thought I done messed up again. I'm not going to try to cram too many in there. They'll be fine right in there where they're at. All right. There's some bees walking around inside that live. They'll figure out how to get in there. Sound going? Yep. Okay, y'all. We got 3 fairly good frames of brood up here, and more food than they actually need. We got one that's honey and pollen, another one with honey, and I got a spare honey up there in case the next one there needs it. Anyway, that's more than they need, but I didn't want to leave too much in this, what is the top box now of this colony, because four is enough, way more than probably needed to leave in there. But everybody seems to have plenty of honey in the top boxes this year. Okay, let's see if I can get it. Oh yeah. That one's empty. That one's empty. A little pollen, but it's empty. Pollen. Alright, we got brood in that one. I know y'all can't see it, it's in the shade. It's about 2/3 full of open brood. I see a little bit of tiny larvae in there, but not a whole lot to make cells with. Some more cap brood. A little bit more. It looks like it's emerging, some of it, yep. See a few drones walking around, another good sheet of brood. We've got cap brood, some's emerged already. I was hoping to see that queen down here. She's going to be in that other box. Plenty of pollen. Somebody got a stinger through there. These gloves never did fit me right. Like the thumbs are too long for mine. Alright, I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna look in here right quick and I'll be back. This looks like it might be the easiest one to get out. That's got it's fat down in there. Either getting it ready or whatever's in there emerged. It's all pollen. Let me hide this in this box. I didn't even look under this one. I don't see what could have been cells. See a lot of drone stuff though. Couple of cups. Several cups. It's emerging. And this was emerging. These are emerging. A little bit of milk brood down in there. It's a good one to leave in the top. It's got some half-grown larvae, some tiny larvae. Not seeing eggs though. This is a good one. This one definitely needs to stay up here. A little bit of small larvae. I see a few little eggs in there maybe. Not enough to bank on. A lot of burcomb on that one. Alright, we got some young larvae in this one. I ain't seeing eggs though. A lot of larvae in there. I forgot which way I pulled this out, y'all. They can hide swarm cells in these foundations like this, where they are right up in that corner. They can really hide them. Alright, I gotta get the light on these. I can't get the sun to shine in it right. Most of what's in there, what brood is in there, it's in the drone section. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to go through every one of these and shake into that. Alright. Okay, y'all, I went through it and didn't see the queen. So what we're gonna do, those broods that was in that top box, I went and pulled one out of the bottom that's got a little bit better selection of brood young larvae and some eggs in it. I got it sitting in a box over there. So I got a honey and that one brood, so I'm gonna pull 3 more broods out of here at least, and put them in this box over here. I don't want to leave a lot of brood in there for them or they'll just catch up again. Alright, I'm not taking this one. Let me look at it. Well, this is the one I was actually going to leave in the top, but I got a good one out of the bottom. We'll come back to it. I need better gloves. Good solid brood. Good solid brood. I'm going to look real quick for the queen. I don't see her. Still don't see her. This one's even got some good candidates for sales. Good bit of brood there, but it's got stages coming back right there. It's not all open. It's just different stages. Looking for the queen. Don't see her. The only thing, this one's got some drone. I'm gonna clean that up, but not right now. This one got eggs in it. Why didn't I see that queen on here anywhere? I think I'm gonna put this one in the nuke box and put the other one back. Let's see how many more we got. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one that's got more cap brood in it. I'm gonna put it in here with this. There's some tiny larvae in this one. I'm gonna leave it here. Now I've got one food. It's got a lot of good pollen on this side. I'm gonna give that to them. And one honey. Yep, that's a good heavy one. Alright, no queen walking around. I'm going to put these 2 broods together right here. Too drawn out. Get my hands right. Drawn out here. Here young'uns playing or fighting or in trouble over there. I hope somebody's watching them. Alright, let's see what else I got for them. Got them another good one here. And a partial here. I'm going to turn this to this side. How many more I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. I'm going to put plastics up here. But I'm putting them in between. I didn't have but one more plastic. I'm going to put it here. And I got one that started here. Put it this way. Tighten them up. This is the one I had those 2 frames in. Just in case that queen's in there, I'm going to dump it. Alright. Now I'm going to put my... Y'all get in. I want as many as those nurse bees is hanging around on top. Alright, now we're going to put my nuke up here. Oh, y'all in the way. Come on, move, 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 move. Sometimes you can't help it. Alright, I'm going to have to give them a little while for nurse bees to get in here. So I'll probably just, let's see what I want. I don't have no more plastics. 6. I'll put these 2 on each side. They kind of partial. It'll give them something to do. I may put a feeder in here. Sometimes they'll still make a mess with that, but usually when you do the nuke, they got plenty of work right in here to do. Alright, that's good enough there. I'm going to put a cover on it for a little while. Go in. Alright, I'm going to be loading up in the truck and tidying everything up, and then we'll come back and see if we got enough bees in there. Alright, let's see what we got. If there's not enough in here, I'll have to come back maybe in the morning or later today. It looks to me like there's plenty in here. They've already gone up there. So. Some of them's flying bees, but that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing this for. Alright, now I'm going to set the top off. Bump them down. That's a heavy nuke. All right. We will check these in a week.